X-Chock. This is the official X-Chock brand, if you will. And I just wanted to show you, we got another one to review. And I wanted to show you really quickly the side-by-side difference. And then we're going to show you how to install the new one. So this one, as you can see, has the wrench tool on the top. That's how you loosen it and tighten it. It's like a little ratchet. And then this new one, Brandon, if you can, I don't know if you can like just hold it up next to it. I just want to show you the difference in beefiness. I think that's a technical term. The beefiness difference of the two. As you can see, this newer one is a little bit more, well, it's a little larger. Even the pads that hit the tires are a little bit bigger. And the nice thing about this one specifically is that you open and close it right from the front there. So we're gonna go around to the other side of the camper and we'll show you how this one works. So this is the basically what we got when this arrived. Obviously we have our X-Chock. We have instructions. It came with a lock, little number padlock thing, and then this tool, which we'll explain why this tool is an issue here in a minute, but here's this. To install this easily, you're gonna want some sort of that guy, and then what's this, Brandon? This adapter?
It's just a nut driver adapter, and I'm trying to find the size for it now to make sure. So yeah, that is a 15 millimeter.
15 millimeter.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just purchased this somewhere?
Yeah,
it didn't come with it.
No, this came with it.
Oh, that did come with it.
Yes, this came with it. However, it comes with this tool, and you're supposed to be able to put it in there and crank it. However, this is a cast tool, and that is too wide in there, so this thing spins when it's in there. See that? It's not grabbing, it's stripped. So this thing's useless, but this still works. So I just put it in the drill to get it to where I need to, and then I'm using a ratchet for the final snug up of it to get it nice and tight. And then there is this lock that goes over it so it doesn't move once it's in place.
Okay, now we're gonna install it, right?
Yep.
All right, correction right off the bat, it's actually a 14 millimeter, not a 15 millimeter. And also, just a side note, see that little pad? I'm gonna have a link for that too, because the thing is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
So, all right, here we go. I won't make Brandon kneel any longer than he has to.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You just set it in here, and we're gonna get on there, and you're gonna kind of start bringing it out, and you'll see that it's kind of starting to get where you want it, and it's in
In case you can't see, it's not quite lined up with the tire, so he's just adjusting it.
Yes. So I've got it as tight as I want with that, and now if I want to snug it up just a little bit more, technically I could have used the other tool if it worked, but I can't, so I'm just gonna snug it up a little bit. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to mess these up. And you can see we're using these Anderson levels, and that does keep it racked, but you're gonna want, and then I'm using chocks over on the other side still. But we're using these not so much to keep the camper from rolling, which is what they're intended for, because obviously they're called chocks, but we use them more just for stabilizing the camper that much more. Once you put these in, it kind of locks the axles in place and just makes it for a better stay while you're there, just more stable. So that's why we do it. We only had the one before, but now that we have two, extra
stability.
Extra stability. So then, like I said, you put that in there, and then that's good to go, and it won't kind of move on you or get loose.
And before I forget, those Anderson levels, I'll have a link to those too, because let me tell you, these are the absolute best levelers. They are so easy. So, and we have a very unlevel driveway. But there you go. There's this X-Chock. It's pretty impressive. I really wish that handle worked, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So if you have any questions on how these work, where to get it, all that sort of thing, leave it in the comments and we'll try our best to help you out.